Your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time, your favorites time, your favorite player haters time. They haters all but we greater. You already know what time it is. Time to talk to you about the witness theory. You see, there is a mentality that must be taken. 3 to be exact, 3 mentalities that needs to be taken when going into this case September. So first, I gave you the lawyers movement. There's 3 mentalities that need to be taken by the witnesses in this specific situation. This is a situation where suspects have been allowed to accrue information. You as a witness, you have not gotten any information. You don't know any details. You don't know any other stories. He not only knows what he knows, but he knows what you know now. That's your disadvantage. But here's the thing in this case, specific. It's all about the timing of how your story fits into what is delivered. You see, they can twist your timing. Again, remember, the third one I told you yesterday, if your humanity's bad, it's bad. You can't avoid that. Your actions, things you've done, you could point the finger at someone, but when someone's trying to point the finger at you and you're not acting that way, it won't hold up against you. It won't. The thing is, the person endangers them being exposed. See, a person would get comfortable sending messages, saying things on the phone, saying things and like, oh, I can't get caught for it, until they do. Guys, the suckers always do this. So here's the thing. In order for one of the witnesses to hold weight, they're going to have to expose who the liar is. I know this sounds crazy. You guys are like, these are witnesses on a witness list. Somebody is not telling the truth. That's how it works out. That's the normality of it. Somebody's not telling the truth. They're trying to find narrow ways around it. You see, the thing is, the person who's not telling the truth is going to go above and beyond to create some type of narrative to try to supersede the power before them. You don't work that way. You take it in temperament. So you as a witness on this witness list, it is your duty to stick to what you told on your story, and that is all. When you're going above and beyond to prove something a certain way, and yo, this fat slob just started speaking as I'm speaking. Sloppy. He wasn't talking the whole time, but he talked. No, I want him to know. I want to see what he has to say for himself. This sloppy slob. Like, these are two. Like, what is this? I'm speaking. Then I stop speaking and the tone goes lower. Sloppy. What they talking about? You know what time it is. Stop playing with me. I does this every time, and randoms, lambs show up. It's like the show up game. I'm surprised they weren't holding hands. Fact. Now let me talk to you. Let me tell you about something. They know what it is. Stop playing with me. I built my rank. Stop playing. Look at her. She know what time it is. She laughing. They know. She's trying to act different. That's why they got quiet. Stop being stupid. You know what time it is. You ain't even show up till around here. And you can look at the menu inside. There's no menu on the outside. Oh my gosh. These guys are looking at an invisible menu. Are they on something or nah? Like, then they walk inside after I say, get out of here. Y'all just want a cameo. Stop playing with me. Now, here's what I'm saying about this witness theory. Stop playing. You want to be on it? Just be on it. Stop doing the fake stuff. Like, oh, he weren't talking. Then I just walked down. Loud as like what? Fuck out of here. Stop. Cut it. You know what time it is. Dang, man. Yo, now real talk. Back to what I was telling you. And I never lose place. I just build up the momentum again. They slowed the momentum. The witness thing is, you're going to have to expose someone. I know it sounds crazy. You're going to have to, because listen, I told you number one and number two, you can make it. Number three, you can't hide your humanity. If you've done wrong, there's more people that know it. So, for instance, guys will try to accuse you of stuff and say, oh, I'm doing it because of this one person. When there's three or four other people that know what you're like, that know what you've done, that can all attest to the same thing. You don't win. You have to expose someone else. You have to. And we're looking at the witness list only. Now, I don't know what the suspects are going to do. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know what they're making it be. But I can tell you this. They will have to expose a witness that's lying because someone isn't telling the truth. Listen, he asked for the witnesses serving a picture. He asked for the witnesses who telling the story. Like, listen, he's going after everyone who isn't up front with their info. He's going after everyone. And see, that's a dangerous game in itself because someone's going to get exposed. You can only hide so much. Like, I can hide what's on the left, but if there's something on the right, like, you can't hide everything. You have to expose someone who's lying. You're going to have to, because inadvertently, if you don't, and say it goes smooth, why is he parking that dusty thing? Dog, there's so much space. But I tell you, like, they look to park near me. Wait till he learns how to back up. Nose candy's not good. Listen, you got a lot of state workers on the nose candy. I know where they're getting it from. Cut it out, or I'll expose you all. Stop being stupid. I know which one of you are getting it from. I know where. I know what time. Leave it alone. Go home to your children. Just a side note. Now, as I was saying, as a side note, you're going to have to expose these dudes. Let me tell you why. You chance being exposed. Say you get up there and you defeat number 1, 2, and 3. They look over your story, find no holes. They look over your narrative. They can't switch it a certain way. They look over the third one, your humanity. That can't be hidden. So what happens, even if they give you a pass on that and say the lawyer's not up to par and they defeat you, there's going to come a situation where literally someone chances exposing your story. That's why Micheal Boatwright's calling you. There's something in your story that's called out. If another person confirms what the lawyer brings up, it's over. It's over. I repeat, if another person brings up what the lawyer's hinting at, even after you pass the lawyer's test, it's over. Because that would be twice that it's been heard. Same reason why I say people try and put emphasis on attacking the person when there's 3 or 4 other people who have seen you. No one's more truthful than a child. I repeat, no one's more truthful than a child. So when children are telling something, or when youth are telling something, they'll literally listen more than they will to someone who has something to lose. The next thing is prestige. If it's not kids, it's prestige, okay? The next thing is someone they're familiar with and having some level of, let's say, authority or superstardom. I don't know why, but it goes children are number 1. They listen to children on what someone has done. Number 2 is prestige. Someone with a badge, they'll try and listen to them. But if they lie, they risk their whole entire career. That is a fact. You risk everything. And we already seen people who are investigators disappear off the case. That's a fact. Number 3, they'll listen to someone who has some respect in the community, superstardom, and different things. That's how their respect level goes. If those 3 methods are ran throughout that circuit and someone else exposes what the lawyer's saying, he wins. Again, I'm not going to tell you how to beat it. I don't play that game. I'm only giving you the ideology. You can run with it. Because a lot of dudes try and do it by getting people involved to lie for them and stuff. You could chance that, but you'll lose everything. Imagine trying to lie through someone, then you get your mother jailed up, your brother jailed up, your cousin jailed up. Everybody's going to jail if they're lying. That's a fact. If you can't prove it. Here's another thing to play with. Lie detector tests. A lot of people are scared of lie detector tests. They are. You can look up how to beat a lie. It don't work how you think. It's different. It's different. Even if you're it's an art to it. And you could read it all you want, you're not going to do it the time of. It takes years of training. Why do you think it's taught over years of a period of time, the different people that are part of military? Why do you think they teach it that way? It's a years of mastery and understanding. It's not that simple. And that's where these guys get caught up, like, oh, I can be a super agent. When the time comes and you know everything's on the line, it's not going to work that way. It takes much training because you got to control a lot, including your heartbeat. So you literally got to control your heart. It's a lot to it. But this is your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time. Had a lot of cameos, but I still got through it. Witness theory given. In reverse to the lawyer theory, someone has to be exposed in order for them to respect what it is you have to say. That's going to be the ultimate thing at this period, why they kept extending it. All rights reserved.